Protests in New Zealand Tuesday against COVID-19 lockdowns and vaccine mandates. Entrances to the Parliament building shut down over security concerns. Pro-Trump flags in the crowd. New Zealand has struggled to contain a recent Delta outbreak, but it still has one of the world's lowest case counts, and vaccination rates are rising sharply. The country's prime minister says the protests do not represent the majority of New Zealanders. Russia says its nationwide workplace shutdown is helping contain its biggest surge of the pandemic yet. But the country is reporting its highest ever COVID death toll, with more than 1,200 new fatalities Tuesday. Germany's coronavirus infection rate hitting its highest level since the start of the pandemic. Deaths and hospitalizations are climbing. Vaccinations have stalled. About 67% of Germans have received their shots. The German Football Association now has 5 players in quarantine ahead of this week's World Cup qualifier after one of them tested positive for COVID-19. An update out of France Tuesday after the WHO pointed to Europe as the current epicenter of the pandemic. In a national address, the French president says booster shots will soon be extended to those 50 and over, and he's urging anyone who hasn't received any shots to get vaccinated. He adds Europe is seeing a 5th wave of infections, France reporting a 40% rise in cases in 1 week, and hospitalizations are rising. And finally to Singapore, where the government says anyone who is unvaccinated by choice that seeks treatment for COVID-19, they'll have to pay for their own medical bills. The population here has one of the highest vaccination rates on the planet, with over 86% of those eligible now fully immunized. Melissa Duggan, City News.